Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday International Dark Fusion and Fusion 1 presentation. My name is your Vara Commander, Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this afternoon. Now, one thing I do like to say is that we totally understand there are so many different things that you could be doing with your day. So the fact that you guys came out here to hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So again, thank you all so very much for being here. Now, as you can see, as always, I am in a very good mood. And why? It's because we are with this phenomenal company. And speaking of a phenomenal company, we are at the top of the hour. So let's talk about it. Again, thank you guys so very much for being here with us this afternoon during our Wednesday International Vara Dark Fusion and Fusion 1 presentation. My name is your Vara Commander, Marnita Casa, and it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, this man dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. But he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right, all right. Thank you, Commander Casa, for that introduction. And everybody, we are on in the United States. We call it like Thanksgiving Eve, a day before our national holiday. But this is our international presentation. So we want to welcome all of you guys from Europe, Asia, and Africa. And I promise you we're going to keep this short and sweet. I'm going to give you enough information to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. And hopefully you'll make the wise decision of saying, you know what, this is an opportunity that I need to add to my portfolio to make my dreams and reality to all come true. In the theme of Thanksgiving, this is supposed to be a time of the year where we're thankful for the things that we have. But the reality for most people is we're more concerned about the things that we don't have and the state of what our lives are right now and today. We're not making enough money. Health-wise, we may not be okay. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt happening in our country and around the world. People are indeed dying and suffering all over the planet. So at these times, it could be a little bit a hard stretch to find something to be thankful for. And I always say the fact that you're breathing right now means that you should be thankful, because no matter what is going on in your life, what's happening in the world, you're alive for another day to be able to work towards making your dream a reality. And it all starts with first making the decision. So congratulations for being here, because you may not have made the decision yet, but you have made a decision that you want more, and you're looking for a vehicle that can help you make that happen. That was what I did 25 years ago, where I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. What I did know is that I wanted more than what I currently had. And from what I was being taught, there was no way that was going to happen under the current circumstances. So I had to think outside of the box. I had to do things that I was not taught about. And that was scary at the first time. We weren't ready for that. But I took that leap. I took that chance. And I wish I could tell you that I had immediate success. I didn't. I failed my first 10 years. Yeah. A lot of people would have given up, but I looked at give up and go back to what? To something that wasn't working in the first place? I just kept at it. I knew that if other people have been able to make it happen, then so could I. Work ethic was never the problem. I knew I had a strong work ethic. There was no laziness there. It was just, if I'm going to work hard at something, I want to work hard at something that's actually going to get me to where I want to go. So I kept at it. And by the time I turned 36 years old, 11 years ago, I was able to walk off my job, retire. I made 7 figures, and I've Been working for myself ever since. Complete freedom. Got into the crypto space a few years later after that. And I created my own company called Ivy League Crypto Academy, where I teach crypto education for a living. I build my crypto portfolios, I consult, and I'm always looking for opportunities that I can invest in that I believe is going to be something big in the future. And that is why I am here with Vara. Not only to solve short-term problems. Short-term problem for most people is I need to make enough money to pay my bills next month. But also a long-term problem that I will never have to go back to a job again. And I believe that that is here with this opportunity. So Vara is the genesis of massively multiverse online gaming. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. But let's talk about the product that we are bringing to the table for Vara. I'm going to play a short trailer for you showing our first flagship product called Vara. Take a look. Now, our multiverse is an intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology. If you don't know what MMO means, that means massively multiplayer online gaming, where we want to empower people to connect the virtual and the real worlds. Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, says the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. And we're taking advantage of the same games that are making a whole lot of money right now that are popular, like World of Warcraft and Fortnite. These games have generated more than $20 billion in revenue, with almost 1 billion people around the world playing these games every single month. Now, while they're free to play, the players are paying to play as well. They're spending money every single month on these games, like my 16-year-old son does. He plays Fortnite and Roblox religiously, and he spends almost $70 a month. Well, last month was $70 he spent on these games. The average gamer is spending anywhere between $20 to $600 a month purchasing cosmetics. That is where these games are making their money. In-game cosmetics are pieces of equipment that can be used to customize a player's appearance in the game. They can be used to change various aspects of their character, such as their hair, skin, and clothing. My son is quoted as saying, if you look into the social aspect of it, the game, cosmetics are pretty much what brings life and brings people's real thoughts about their personality into the game. Now, he's on Thanksgiving break right now, and he's in his room right now playing these games. That's already what they're doing. Why not? If we figure out a way how we can make money off of kids playing these games. But see, is there a demand for these next generation MMOs? Yes. Gamers want high stakes MMOs, and Vara is meeting that demand. Vara is poised to take the market by storm. Why? Because the last AAA entrant into this market was almost 10 years ago with Final Fantasy XIV. Our model is going to allow full player ownership of their in-game assets. All in-game assets can be tokenized on the Layer 2 blockchain, offering games as a service, infinitely expanding game universe where you can create to earn, truly scalable through our byte streaming technology. We're moving from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, gaming on the blockchain. Now we're combining three industries, Web 3.0, gaming, and the metaverse, that's projected over the next 5 years to be a 12 plus trillion dollar industry. And Vara is pioneering the multiverse industry. We've also launched something called the Vara Ambassador Portal, where we're offering games as a service, blockchain as a service, and finance as a service. This is going to be like the Steam of the crypto space. It's going to revolutionize the way users play and earn. We have a modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallets, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets. Coming in the future is the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. But how are you going to access this world? Are you going to just use your laptop or PC? No. You'll be able to use VR headsets or even console devices like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. But for those of you who are not gamers and you say, I don't have those things, there is something that you do have. In fact, most people around the world do. A cell phone. And if you have access to a cell phone and the internet, you'll be able to access this world. In fact, we're in beta launch. The first part of this launch is on the mobile devices first. And that's a twist. When I first got started, the mobile device was supposed to be the last piece added. We switched it and now made it the first piece added. And you'll be able to interact with not just people on mobile devices, but also those who are also using console and PC and laptop at the same time. You'll be able to access this world. Since we are in beta of this, let me show you what that actually looks like. Take a look. Oh, and I've been practicing. I'm getting ready for something coming. Now, is this a gaming world that you're going to get bored with? No. This requires over 7,000 hours to max all your skills. We have 6 classes with 80 abilities and 26 non-combat skills for those of you who are more of the passive type gamer. You're the social gamer. This is also for you as well. Now, we are taking the same model of Web 2.0 where you're using real fiat world money, your dollars, to purchase V-Bucks in Fortnite or Robux and Roblox. Well, you're going to be purchasing bonds in the Vara universe. But only this time, we're adding a 3.0 layer to this, the blockchain, with the crypto off-ramp by introducing the Vara game token in our very own Fusion decentralized exchange that's going to be operating inside of the gaming world. Players will be able to earn rewards. Players will be able to own their own content. Players will be able to move from pay to play to earn, so that they will be able to take their rewards, sell them, and pull it off the platform into their own wallet, into real world money. What we're using to facilitate all of these transactions and validate them is a system called access keys. It's a software. These access keys is the backbone of the entire Vara universe. However, the access keys are limited. How would you like to be able to make money every single time somebody purchases a bond for $6.99? A percentage of all purchases is going to the access key holders. Also, access key holders will be the only ones able to stake the Vara game tokens. So we want to not only remove the barrier of entry, allow players to use real world money to buy items within this world, but also allow players to make money off of their own items and to pull that money off. And for those of you who are not gamers even at all, to earn passive income by purchasing an access key. And every time a player is paying money to play, you get paid. Now, the access keys, there's only going to be 25,000 of them in circulation. When I got started, the price was $2,000. Today, it's $3,000. And very shortly, that's going to go up again. There's another project out there called Gala Games. When they came out, their version of access keys were worth $500 a piece. Today, they're worth more than $90,000 a piece. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what this is going to do. I cannot guarantee that. I can guarantee you that it's going to be worth more than it is right now, and the price is going up. But what's better than having one access key? How about having two access keys? But you're not going to have to pay $6,000 for two. We have a special founder promo pack going on right now where you can get two access keys for the price of $3,500. Not only that, you're also going to be given 16,000 Vara game tokens. Do you know the value of those tokens? Well, I do. It's 30 cents each. So just by getting a founder pack for $3,500, you're getting more than $10,000 worth of value. This is limited time. It's supposed to end at the end of this month or whenever the allotted slot is sold out, which might happen this weekend. So you want to get your hands on this as many as you can. My sponsor, he's got more than 45. I have 15 access keys. And if you can't afford that, that's okay. At least get started somewhere. We have a moon pack for $100, planet pack for $400, and a solar pack for $1,000. What are you purchasing? Well, we're in pre-launch right now. So just like when I went and spent $100 on my son's Spider-Man 2, and I got that in pre-launch with PlayStation 5, you're getting pre-launch of items within this gaming world, like original cosmetics, spaceship skins, loot boxes in the form of NFTs, and Vara game tokens, and this is limited time. This runs out at the end of the month. December 1st, there's going to be a whole new different package suites that's going to be on the table. So this is going away. So you want to get your hands on these while you can also. But the reason why I am here, because all of that is great, but this is what got me out of retirement. The technology called Dark Fusion. All of Vara and Vara is powered by Dark Fusion technology. We aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets on the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Using simple contract smart language, or SCL for short, this is going to revolutionize smart contracts, enabling asset tokenization on the Bitcoin protocol. So if you understand crypto, you know how big this is. Normally, if a company wants to do that, they would use Ethereum or Solana because it wasn't possible to do on Bitcoin until now. Our technology is bringing a 98.72% reduction in server costs. So the cost of having one user on Netflix, we have 341 users with Dark Fusion technology. We're launching our own decentralized exchange called Fusion One, with revolutionary new Bitcoin ecosystem. And if we're introducing this, it's got to solve a problem. What's the problem? Well, the inability to scale on the Bitcoin blockchains, high congestion, and transaction fees. The solution we're bringing is that we're allowing you to have huge scalability, making this far more efficient. Transaction speed happens in milliseconds now instead of minutes. And we're accessible on the Bitcoin network with low transaction fees. The Fusion One Gateway provides entry to an assortment of utility tokens which activate validators within their networks. These validators, in return for maintaining the network's integrity, receive diverse incentives and fees. Let me give you an example of what this looks like. What you're looking at is the future of Bitcoin. With the expected newfound awareness and interest created by the launch of multiple ETFs from the world's largest asset managers, we believe Bitcoin will remain a dominant distributed ledger technology for the foreseeable future. Where other distributed ledgers have experienced saturation and fatigue, we believe Bitcoin is still wide open for market share, growth, and expansion. This isn't a journey that just started a year ago. This is more than 6 years in the making, and they actually have a 40-year game plan. Some of the biggest accomplishments was the fact that we've been BaFin compliant, which is like the SEC version of regulatory in Europe. We partnered with one of the largest banks in Europe called Society General because we're launching another token as well, a stable coin called EUSD backed by Society General. We've created our own simple contract language instead of using a layer 2 on Ethereum or Solana or Polygon, which is what they looked into at the beginning. Created our own SCL on the Bitcoin blockchain. And coming next year is the ability to launch Bitcoin-based smart contract technologies. Our Fusion One dashboard is going to be a combination of MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, kind of all wrapped into one. You'll be able to see your staking rewards, your wallets, do swapping, be able to come in and out with our tokens, cross blockchains. This is all being done through your mobile device. And this is going to be launching next month. Wow, next month is next week. I got to look at that. The December 1st is coming up real fast for us. But then also coming next month is the Battle Royale. We're in beta right now with Vara, which is our flagship product. And those of you in beta have been practicing. How do you get into beta? All you have to do is be a Vara ambassador right now. Go to the App Store, download Vara, and log in with your same credentials as you would in your back office. And you'll be able to practice. But next month, they're giving away $1 million worth of Vara tokens to the Vara ambassadors or anybody that's in this tournament. I plan on getting some of those winnings. I've been practicing. I'm ready to go. This last week, we announced our second product launch, which is a company called Fair Gaming. We're launching the Fair Gaming Network. This is huge. What it's showing is Vara and Vara did not create this. They've already been around. But they want to use our Dark Fusion technology to tokenize themselves by creating a brand new token called the Fair token to be used in their ecosystem. But those of us that are Vara ambassadors are going to benefit from this. So this is the first of, you're going to see many different companies and products that are going to want to use Dark Fusion technology to tokenize themselves. And us Vara ambassadors, especially if you're a founder with access keys, are going to be gifted free tokens of all of these projects through, what's the word they use? Perpetuity. I think I said that right. Perpetuity, meaning forever. You're going to be gifted these tokens. Let me show you what the Vara Gaming Network is all about. And I encourage you to look it up yourself. Look them up. They're all over YouTube. Take a look at this. Now, that is just a sneak peek of what's coming. There's even more products that's going to be added to this ecosystem for us to be able to market as Vara ambassadors. Now, who is the founding team behind this? Who are the people that's putting this all together? Are they real? Do we have access to them? Well, there's going to be actually a event coming up next on Friday called the Crypto Fest 2023 Cryptomania, November 24th. Down in Cape Town, South Africa. And Vara is going to have a booth, the Dark Fusion booth already set up right next to, surprisingly, Binance. Binance has been in the news lately, but which means, there's going to be a whole lot of foot traffic in that area to the Binance booth. And by default, they're all going to see Dark Fusion. But our chief game architect and founder and Dark Fusion founder, Dominic, is going to be on stage speaking as well on Friday. Let me show you who they are instead of just telling you. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I am a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The star of our universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now? I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
All right, so the question now after seeing that, and I promise you, I was trying to give you a drink of water without giving you a fire hose, a sip at a time. For me to do this presentation and this opportunity justice, I will require 2 hours of your time, and I know you don't have that attention span. But from everything that you've seen so far, the question is, can you do this? The answer is yes. There's no experience required. High quality company videos, affordable entry levels, and a simple and duplicatable system. Now, I'm going to say something that you're not going to want to hear. And it probably is not what you're looking for. And if you pass on this because of what I'm about to say, we didn't need you anyway. Are you willing to do a little bit of work? And I have to say that because unfortunately, I've been around for 25 years. People want to change their life. People want to get rich without changing the things in their life or doing anything different. And the world does not work that way. And we don't promise or guarantee that. And that's what other opportunities do. And that's why they fail. If there's something that says you don't have to do any work and you're going to get rich, 9 times out of 10, it's a scam. So there is work that's required here, which was no problem for me because I knew I was a hard worker. All I wanted to do was be paid for the work I do. If I'm going to work hard, I want to make as much money as I possibly can. But that is something I can guarantee you. If you're willing to work, the sky's the limit. I've already made more than $160,000 over the last 7 months. And I even say I have not actually gone to work yet. I haven't put my foot down yet. We haven't gone viral yet. Nobody knows who we are. We've just been laying the foundation and helping the company to practice the products, break the system, fix the tweaks. This is what pre-launch is all about. But it is a simple concept. How would you like to get paid playing video games? Who's going to say no to that? I don't play video games, Brandon. Okay. How would you like to get paid from other people playing video games? How would you like to get paid for sharing this opportunity with people all around the world? We have no barrier. There are no borders. All you need is a cell phone and access to the internet. We pay out in crypto. So how would you like to get paid for sharing this with others? The person who's going to make the most money in this company is not going to be me. It's not going to be my sponsor, Peter Blackwell. They probably don't even know that this company exists, and more than likely, they probably won't speak English. You just want to make sure that they fall in your organization. But then those of you that are crypto enthusiasts like me, where I wish I can go back to the 90s and take full advantage of the internet before people knew what the internet was. I wish I can go back to 2010, take full advantage of Bitcoin when it was worth less than $50. But I can get started right now. where the technology that we are bringing is the future of Bitcoin. The timing couldn't be any perfect. We have a do-over taking place right now. And we have an opportunity to use this vehicle to make as much resources as you possibly can to accumulate before the next Bitcoin having to take place. So again, if you've got a work ethic and you're looking to work hard at something, you're already working hard on your 9-to-5 job that's not paying you what you deserve. You put 10% of that effort in your home-based business and you'll make 10 times more money. Simple concept. So what's going to happen next? Well, we're about to celebrate Thanksgiving. So Friday is going to be a lot of information coming from Vara about the Crypto Fest event. You want to get back to the person who invited you. They're going to give you a link to show you how to get signed up. We are in a gray zone right now because notice I didn't even talk compensation plan. I won't be talking compensation plan until December. And I'll be doing a series of different presentations to come up with the final one. But I haven't even talked about compensation plan, all the different ways that you can earn. That's not what this is about right now. Right now, it's showing you what product we're bringing to the market and how you can get positioned to take advantage of it. So get back to the person who invited you. We'll show you how to get signed up and get yourself started and into the system. I will be doing the next presentation Sunday night. Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So again, normally I would do Thursday night, but tomorrow night is Thanksgiving. So there's no presentation tomorrow night. But next Sunday night, I'll be doing a presentation and I'll be sending out a Telegram group or a link to our Telegram group so you guys can share that with your members. I'm going to end by playing a video from the billionaire co-founder of Vara, Mr. Rob Hersoff. He is a billionaire out of Cape Town. You can also Google him to see, is he the real deal? But on that, I wish you guys a safe Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Enjoy yourself. Be mindful and thankful and gracious and appreciative of who you are, where you are. Say that to your, spend time with your family. Get yourself recharged up. The clock is ticking as we're going to be ending out this year very, very soon. So thank you for being here. My name is Brandon Ivey, Vice Admiral, soon to be Admiral of the Fleet of Vara. Thank you to our hostess, Miss Marnita Casa, soon to be Captain Casa. I think she's maybe 7,000 points or something away from that. So we can knock that out. And everybody else, I appreciate you. Thank you for being on this journey with us this year. And we're just getting started. Here's a video with Rob Hersoff. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersoff, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year. And I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp. And that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world. But I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.